Dontaes Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So in a really good fight, David Benavidez, he defeats Caleb Plant, wins by unanimous decision in what was a very competitive fight in the first half. And then in the second half, David Benavidez, he started to take over. Caleb Plant, he didn't have the intelligence or the power to completely keep David Benavidez off of him. And you definitely have to give credit to David Benavidez for cutting off the ring, for still working when Caleb Plant was constantly trying to hold David. David was working in between the clinches, catching him with uppercuts, hurting him in the clinches. Overall, this was a really good fight. It was a really good win for David Benavidez, but I truly believe a fight like this is going to make more people want to fight David Benavidez. I believe the other boxers at 168, they're looking at David Benavidez as a guy with power, but can be frustrated and can be outboxed. Regardless of Caleb Plant knocking out Darrell, we know that Caleb Plant is not really known for power at all. If you compare his power to a Jamal Charlo, a David Morrell, a Demetrius Andre, all of these guys have much more power than Caleb Plant does, but they also have a higher boxing IQ as well, which is more important than having power. This was the exact type of fight that David needed. He needed to get in the ring with someone who had a name, someone who Canelo Alvarez had beat, so we can look at somewhat of a comparison. It was easier for fighters if they were trying to ignore him. It was easier for fighters to ignore David Benavidez before, not now. So I truly believe that the fights are just going to get bigger and bigger for David now. I would not be surprised if his very next opponent is either David Morrell, Jamal Charlo, or even Demetrius Andre. Now, Charlo just recently came out and he said that he's preparing for an Andre fight. He's already sparring with southpaw David Morrell. So that fight may very well be coming to fruition pretty soon, regardless if it's Charlo's very next opponent or his opponent after that. And then, of course, David Benavidez as Canelo Alvarez is mandatory. He's already been his mandatory for, I think, 2 or 3 fights. So this means Canelo Alvarez, he's going to be forced to vacate the title if the WBC does what they're supposed to do. We'll see what happens after this fight. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Dekey Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
One of the most anticipated dog breedings has finally been confirmed. The pups from this pairing of Zeta and DMX will be born very soon. We are now accepting deposits. Our pups will come with ears cropped and a 2-year health guarantee. Get ahead of the pack on purchasing a puppy by contacting NWA Cane Corsos on Instagram at NWA Cane Corsos. Call or text 479-326-1603 with any questions. A guard dog is your first line of defense. These will be the right pups for the job.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.